I'm blessed as always to have you spending a little time with me tonight on this Friday, the first day of December, first of the month, bringing some changes weather-wise that we knew were coming. Low pressure largely to blame or credit for showers consistent throughout much of the day. Showers to the tune of which the expectations of tomorrow have already postponed or resulted in the postponement of the big Sagersville hometown Christmas celebration and parade tomorrow here in Sagersville. More on that in a second, but make sure I get that out 2 or 3 times tonight to make sure the parade for tomorrow and all the events, except for the cookie contest, is still ongoing, have been reset for the next weekend because of expected showers. I know that comes with for a lot of folks, a bit of a sigh of relief. A lot of folks working very hard to get floats and things ready, and it's coming down to the wire, and they're going to get an extra week to do that, and that's never a bad thing, I think. So a lot of folks hearing that for the first time can take a deep breath and know that the parade will be not this weekend, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, and I'll mention that a few more times. A few other things to make mention of tonight, weekend-wise and holiday-wise, and a host of other news and information, so please stay with us. Before we get to our local headlines and some other announcements and the like, a structure fire in Martin County this morning claimed the life of 2 little kids. They were identified this afternoon as 4-year-old Grayson Markham and Jason Lee Mollett, 1 year of age. Both pronounced dead at the scene of the fire sometime in Martin County this morning around 9 o'clock, reported actually before 9, the coroner on the scene and pronouncing them both dead around 9:30 or so. The Turkey Creek Volunteer Fire Department was one of those who responded and are still investigating. The state fire marshal is as well, trying to determine the cause of the blaze. No other information except to say there were 4 people in the home at the time. I believe the other 2 were 2 adults, possibly at least one was, and the 2 small children did not make it out. We know that a woman who does live at the home was taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. No serious or life-threatening injuries, it is believed at that time. The house actually is in the Turkey Creek area of Martin County, located on Tug River Road. That's all the details we have at this time. Quick update, it's an investigation. It's a complaint as well at this point. It's turned into an investigation. Just a little FYI, the Sheriff's Department asking for help with anyone who may have seen who was responsible for damaging what appears to be dozens of mailboxes in at least the 1081 area. This is the only photograph I have, but it was one that a viewer sent in and asked us to relay to everyone else, and hoping that they can find someone. I don't know what a mailbox costs. Let's just say it's $25 for the sake of argument. Multiply that times the estimated 30 that the viewer said they saw. That could add up to a felony offense, and the McGough County Sheriff's Department says they as well have received several complaints today and are investigating the matter. This was on 1081. From this individual's house on his way to Route 40 on Mine Fork and in that vicinity for a stretch of a significant distance. This happened last night or early this morning, and the McGough County Sheriff's Department is asking for anyone who may have some tips that they could use to please call them into the Sheriff's Department at 349-2914. With the parade being postponed for this weekend in Sagersville, there are a few other things that are still taking place that are not dependent on the weather conditions. One is a free chili dinner tomorrow, 9 till 1, in front of the McGough County Rescue Squad. I hope you were here with me a few weeks ago when I had Rick Whitley in studio, and he was talking about how he and there was some support he has received in forming the Lighthouse Homeless Shelter here in McGough County. They have a goal of having some sort of a facility to help with the homeless situation, which is continuing to grow as it is in many parts of the nation, if not all. And they're having a free chili dinner tomorrow for anyone who may need one or want to stop by and learn more about the Lighthouse Homeless Shelter. 9 till 1 tomorrow in front of the McGough County Rescue Squad. The South McGough Fire Department, reminding you, is having this Sunday. They're hosting Santa Claus, 5 o'clock, gifts for the kids at South McGough Fire Department Sunday at 5. A whole lot of things to talk about when we get to our community calendar and prelude to the calendar as well. And all that'll start right after a message or two.
Shopping this holiday season just got easier and safer at Salyersville National Bank with Apple Pay and Google Pay available on your Salyersville National Bank debit card. So you can shop and pay from your phone or device wherever you are and have more time to do those special things this Christmas. And when you need more than online and digital banking services, both locations are here for you. The main bank, Monday through Friday, 9 until 3, lobby and drive-through, and the branch bank open Monday from 9 until 5 and Saturdays 9 until noon. Merry Christmas from Salyersville National Bank.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder-Cheney, podiatrist currently located in Salyersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics. Get the right fit, the right tread, and the reliability you need for whatever you're rolling in at Conley Tire, where right now through October the 31st, get a $100 rebate on Generals, $120 on Kumos, and go to conleytire.net to find other special offers on the biggest names, plus brakes, oil changes, and computer diagnostics, all with 6 months no interest at Conley Tire in Staffordsville.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I actually spent a large part of the morning and actually up into the afternoon, as it took a little more time than what I had allotted for, doing a sign-related job that will make headlines tonight. I had a friend of mine approach me about putting some decals and images on his commercial vehicle, not just for normal use and recognition of his company, but he wanted to pay special tribute to some fallen friends of his in doing so. And we had a deadline of trying to get it done this evening or today in an effort to be able to utilize it, I think, for the parade in Prestonsburg tomorrow evening.
Project that I was happy to be a part of. Darwin Marcellette has been in law enforcement for about 18 years now, or a little more. He was a deputy sheriff here in McGoffin County for a number of years, a trooper with the Kentucky State Police. Currently, he's working at the Johnson County Sheriff's Department, and he, I think, has a couple of other badges to his credit as well at this time. And he also owns, I believe, a number of small businesses, including one that he uses this commercial vehicle, this rollback for. And he wanted to make sure that the names of the fallen officers, his fallen friends that were gunned down and killed in Prestonsburg in Floyd County just last summer, were memorialized in some way that he could see and have seen every day.
I've known Captain Ralph Frazier for pretty well since I was a little kid, and then William Petrie as well, and actually worked alongside William Petrie there with the state police. I've known Jacob since he's been in since he got in law enforcement. I've known Jacob from before, when he was a fireman, and I've known all of them, for years, and worked alongside all of them. I just, they're all like brothers to me, and I don't want them to ever be forgotten, and they'll never be forgotten. As far as I'm concerned, I'll do everything I can ever do to keep their memory alive.
And it was actually after I finished up that job and was headed back to the office that I was running way too far behind to make one of my planned stops. I had known before I left and drove by that I needed to make sure to stop by the extension service and pick up a good snack or treat on the way back. I didn't get time to do so, but they had a lot of vendors today, and I think they're still there for the next few minutes, but they'll be there tomorrow too.
Our PVA, Becky Allen, was gracious enough to share a few pictures with us, and that'll certainly entice you to stop by tomorrow if indeed you have time. A lot of vendors at the Vendors Fair at the McGoffin County Extension Service, which I've been plugging for them now for the past week or so. A lot of great-looking things to gift. Yes, if they would last that long, I'm not quite for certain they would. Speaking of the edibles, but a lot of other neat things from a lot of local craftsmen as well, and they'll still be there again tomorrow. I'll remind you of the times right after a quick birthday wish as we go on to our community calendar. Wishing a happy birthday. This one has been sent to me. A happy 78th birthday to Tommy Kinney. Love your wife, Gracie, and your sister-in-law. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Tommy Kinney, happy 78th birthday to you. Back to the Vendors Fair, 10 to 1 tomorrow. We'll wrap it up at the Extension Service. They have, as you saw, and you didn't see it all, but that was some wonderful things you can pick up and some early Christmas gifts for some folks, for yourself, and some other neat things. So be sure and stop by if you're out tomorrow. It'll be a great place to be for a little bit. Candy Cane Lane is also a great place to be any night or every night if you so choose between now and Christmas. Open nightly, 5 till 10. And, of course, Candy Cane Lane's own Ben Gardner is our Grand Marshal of the parade, which, again, has been postponed until next Saturday. I'm going to put that in there as many times as I can tonight and make sure everyone hears it. But Candy Cane Lane open, and don't forget, kids, Santa's mailbox is at the end of the driveway. And don't forget those return addresses if you send him a letter, because you can't get one back if you don't. From there, funeral service announcements, with first a reminder of services to be held Monday for Susan Mackenzie Ludwig, 60, who passed away this week at the UK Chandler Hospital in Lexington. The daughter of Edmund and the late Claire May Mackenzie. Besides her father, Susan is survived by her husband Gerald, her brothers Charles Mackenzie and Joe Mackenzie, nephews David Anthony and Dakota Wayne Mackenzie, niece Rebecca Ann Mackenzie. And graveside services in her honor are going to be held Monday in the Cooper Cemetery here in McGoffin County at 2. A visitation will be held Sunday at the Ware Funeral Home in Cynthiana that evening, and memorial contributions are asked to be made in honor of Susan to the Flora Shropsphere Animal Shelter in Cynthiana, Kentucky. And as I understand, arrangements are still pending at this hour for Stanley J. Hall Sr., who passed away at the age of 70 from Lebanon, Ohio, but formerly of McGoffin County. Those announcements to be made under the care of the McGoffin County Funeral Home. It's one of Santa's favorite places to stop because he knows he can get something for everyone at the seasonal shop. From cute and cool festive tees and sweatshirts and gifts for all. From your favorites like Brewmate, like the Candleberry Company collection, sweet treats and the neat cups and mugs that they stay cozy in until they're gone. And with decorations that cover everything from cute to exquisite gingerbread houses, the willow tree signatures, the trees, the place setting, the personalized ornaments. And the 25 Days of Christmas is happening now every day until Christmas. Another brand or collection is 25% off. Look for the daily announcements on their Facebook page and look for great sales and a wonderful Christmas season at the seasonal shop.
Platinum Award-winning singer-songwriter Chris Jansen is coming to the MAC, and he'll be playing hits such as Buy Me a Boat.
But it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull.
Fix a Drink.
But I can fix a drink.
And one of his most recent hits, Good Vibes.
I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life.
Get your tickets now. Call 1-888-MAC-ARTS, stop by the People's Bank box office, or visit macarts.com.
Appalachian Wireless has extended this sale through Christmas Eve. Save up to $850 off select devices. They're going to tech the halls with the latest and greatest devices with no activation fee and up to $850 off. Hop in your sleigh and go to your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or visit AppalachianWireless.com for complete details on getting up to $850 off the latest and greatest devices. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete details.
Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Again, all the Christmas celebration and events, and most importantly, the parade for tomorrow night in Sagersville has been rescheduled for a week from tomorrow. That will be on the 9th. Same time, same everything, except for the cookie contest, which will still take place at the allotted time tomorrow. So if you've entered into that or are going to, you can go to the Sagersville Hometown Christmas Facebook page and find out more. If you want to do so, you bring the cookie down to the Renaissance tomorrow, and they'll be judging them. And it's going to be a super cool thing to do, and maybe be a good place to get a good treat afterwards, possibly. Nonetheless, remember that we'll be talking about the parade, reminding you about it through next week, and that everyone has a little extra time, a lot of extra time, to get those floats and banners and things done. And if you still need banners or anything for the parade, we had several calls come in today that we weren't quite sure we were going to be able to get to. We'll be able to get to those, and of course, any more should you want to try to get some in before next week. And with that said, here's the reason for the rescheduling.
As for tonight, showers pretty much on their way out and are gone. We'll see maybe some drizzle this evening, but I think that's about all we're going to see for now. But it's a bit of a false sense of security, low pressure that's responsible for the moisture today. It's kind of going to gather itself again tomorrow, and that's what stands to run some shower chances at us for tomorrow afternoon and evening, and we'll get to that as we flip over here to your 7-day in just a few seconds. As far as tonight, we have a 30% chance of some patchy drizzle, but that is ending as you just saw, and we will see temperatures right around 54, so pretty mild out there tonight. Winds noticeable out of the south-southwest up to 15, 16 miles per hour. Otherwise, just mostly cloudy and damp. And we'll wrap it up with that for the rest of your Friday evening. Showers tomorrow look to be not so present early, but in the afternoon and evening, mainly after 4 o'clock, we'll see a 60% chance of showers and up to 80% chance of showers right now estimated for your Saturday evening starting around 4 o'clock or so thereafter. Cloudy, 60 degrees tomorrow. It would have been a nice day temperature-wise for the parade and everything tomorrow evening, but looks like there might be just too much moisture in store. So 60, 51 for your high, your low. We'll start off probably, I think, dry for the first half of the day, actually a little more than that. Latter afternoon hours, there's a chance low pressure is going to kind of gather itself back up and then make another run at us with some showers throughout the rest of your Sunday evening on and off. So that's the reason for the parade being set for a week from tomorrow. Sunday, we're still holding on to 60 degrees, a 50% chance of showers mainly before 1. We'll see cloudy skies through, I think, mid-morning. Those skies will clear, I think, slowly, but gradual clearing. It will be breezy. It'll be windy up to 30 miles per hour out of the southwest at times for your Sunday, but clearing and dry, I think, and only a slight chance of some lingering showers for the latter half of your Sunday. We'll start off next week on Monday, the first full week of December, 51, partly sunny, and a pesky 40% chance of showers for your Monday, early, mid-afternoon, and evening. 20% that night, partly cloudy, as you saw, and 32. Temperatures will go down to an estimated on Tuesday, rather from Tuesday to Wednesday, from 50 to 42. Nighttime lows Wednesday night, 30, mostly cloudy, a 20% chance of showers. The sun returns Thursday, helps warm us up to the 50s again, the very lowest of 50s, mostly sunny and dry, and that will be the first absolute dry days. I don't think that we'll have that they will actually be. I look for Wednesday to probably be dry with only very slight chance of some showers. But as far as sunny and sure thing dry days, Thursday and Friday of next week will be the next ones at 50 and 55 degrees respectively. And that looks to be the pattern. I'm thinking and keeping my fingers crossed that will take us into next Saturday and will be just perfect for a Sayersville hometown Christmas parade and celebration.
And that'll do it for tonight and for this week. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you back here Monday.